Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just Being Me podcast 2023 edition with your host Miss Mary Mack. Hey Miss Mary.
Hey Margot.
And me, comedian Margot Evans. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a minute. It's been a long minute since we've been on air, but we're back. Yay! Here, let me do this one. Yay! Yes, we're back. We're back. So we got on here to let y'all know that we are back. We're going to be starting back, getting back on track every Wednesday, starting next week. But we had to jump on here just to give you guys a little, what do you call it? Like a rundown of what's been going on with us over the past couple of months. We took a break and then we broke.
It's been really crazy. A lot's been going on though.
Yeah, there has been a lot.
We've been busy.
Mm-hmm. So I think the last time we were on, it was November, right before I got married.
Yeah, we were at the end of October, going into the first part of November.
Yeah. Yep.
And you were preparing for your wedding.
Yep. So it's instead of our weekend review, it's gonna be our monthly our month-end review.
Exactly.
All right, here go our month-end review. So, like Mary said, I had got November 11th, 2022. I got married finally. You guys know that I was talking about it all this time. We finally made it to the day. We got married. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was a night ceremony in Long Beach, California. And it was very, very beautiful. I had a really good time. I'll get into more details later because if you ever getting married, I just got some stuff to tell y'all when it comes to getting married.
It was beautiful. Married. I don't care what happened in the background. The lights on the water were beautiful. You got married on the water. It was beautiful. The colors were beautiful. Everybody looked really nice.
Thank you.
Had an open bar for 2 hours, which is unheard of.
Right. Okay.
So the drinks were flowing, you guys. It was very nice, though. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful celebration.
Thank you. I will, like I said, I'll get into the details later. But I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. And then after that, let's see, that was in December, holidays, working, got a new job.
Left the company. We don't work at the same company anymore.
We don't work at the same company anymore. Let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you, God is so good. God is so good. The only thing I miss is working with Mary and my friends that I've met at the job. But you know, the devil was really was tap dancing on my soul while I was trying to transition. While I was trying to transition, like when you feel like something is right for you, like a position is right for you, and then the devil tries to jump in there and be like, nah, I ain't giving it to you for no reason, just because I'm the devil. You gotta be like, okay, that's fine. And that's what I did, and I prayed on it, and a blessing.
Another door opened.
Like, I was like, you know what? Beginning of January, I'm going to start looking for another job. You know, because I just don't feel, my soul does not feel right in this situation that I'm in right now. So before January can hit, a door open for me. A ex-coworker of mine from at least 10 years ago remember that I worked in human resources and was like, my mom is a CEO of a company and she needs a great HR person. And I was like, what? I was like, oh my God. She's like, I'm glad that you never changed your phone number. I'm glad you're consistent, though. She said, I'm glad you're consistent because you ain't never changed your phone number. She said, I was stalking you on social media, trying to get your attention. I said, well, it was definitely my phone because I don't be on social media that much. I don't be knowing where to find messages and stuff all like that either. So I'm glad you left me a text message because that's the only way. But, you know, that door opened, met with her mom, and the rest was history. And I was out of there. You know, God had carried me over to another location. And it's been great. It's been good. It has been a blessing. Like I said, I just miss my friends. Because I don't want no new friends. No new friends. No new friends. Let me just do my job and go home. Because I already have my friends. So, it's cool. I like it. CEO is cool. I like her. She's super cool. So, I enjoy my job. The people that work there are cool as well. You know, whatever I need, they're there to assist me as much as they can. So that was January. That's, let's see, what else happened in January? Well, January, February, we now in March. Like, some other things happened I'll talk about later. Personally, like in my family, not too deep, but just, you know, things. And so we'll talk about that. We'll make that like a segment where I can, you know, discuss it. But things have been happening. Things have been happening in my personal life that we'll talk about. So we'll talk about. But what has been going on with your months?
Okay, let's see. Where did it start? I know my father, my biological father, passed. I don't remember when was that. When was that, Margot?
Was that end of last year?
Was that in October? It was around right before your wedding, right?
Oh yeah. I think so.
It was right before your wedding. My father passed. Okay, yeah. So that had to be Octoberish. End of October, he passed. 97 years old. So good long life.
Long life, yeah.
Let's see what else happened. I turned 60 in January.
Woo! Wait, hold on.
I had a beautiful Christmas holiday. Christmas was nice. Margot's wedding was beautiful. I'm just going to kind of go in chronological order. Had a beautiful Christmas. January, spent my birthday in Jamaica.
Yes.
While I was in Jamaica, got a phone call. My mother passed. So got back to the mainland, and had to plan, my mother's, funeral. So did that, and then after that, that happened in February, early February. We had our services.
Beautiful service.
Thank you. I'm so glad you were there. It meant so much to me. So got through with that. Oh, the whole family thing. We're not even going to that. We're going to do that. That's going to be we're just going to do a whole family episode.
Yeah. Just one time and get it through. Yeah. Get
it over with.
Get it in and out. Yeah, that'll be great.
So that whole family thing happened. Folks coming in and, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Got through with all that. And I could not grieve until everything was done. And then I said, I'm shutting down, cutting everything off. I'm not dealing with nobody. Let me grieve. So that was my time. And to be honest, I'm just now coming out of it.
Okay.
I'm just now coming out of my grieving process.
Okay.
Which is really good. I thought I was going to have to make a call to the therapist, but
You held on. You stayed strong.
I'm like, you a big girl. You could do it. You could do it. You could do it. You could do it. Use those tools that you were given. Use those tools. And I used those tools. And guess what? I'm good.
Made it out.
So good. Yes. And then, yeah, I ended up losing Margot. Margot left the company.
Yes.
So I was like, oh my God. But it's okay. It's okay. I know why she did it. And, you know, hey, when somebody feels like they have to go, they have to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we had a really good relationship. And, you know, our relationship has not suffered. It's not going to suffer because we're still friends. We're good. We're cool. Okay. And just like me, no new friends. I'm good. I don't want to do this job thing. I'm not doing this thing.
Right.
So, I have now much more responsibility that's come on my shoulders. And so I'm going to do, I've learned I'm going to be doing a little more traveling, which is okay. And that's going to keep me busy. They did allow me to get an assistant now. So I'm happy about that.
That's good.
Oh my gosh. But it's still a lot. But, you know, I'm happy about it because I can move around a little more and I won't have to deal with other things. You know what I mean? I won't have to deal with other things. But, so everything is okay. Everything is okay now. And I'm glad, you know, I'm coming to the end of this road. And I just want to, you know, dive into this. I'm glad we're getting back on the air right now because that gives me my Wednesday nights now. You know what I mean? And I can get back and we can research stuff and we can talk stuff. And then you and I can talk. And, you know, I'm really happy about that. I'm glad, you know, we were talking last week and, you know, we were talking, we can get back on the air. So I'm glad that, you know, we were both able to do this now and just say, okay, let's get back at it. You know what I mean? Because both of us had family stuff going on, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that, you know, we made space to do this. I'm glad that we're back. And, you know, everything's okay. Everything's going to be okay. You're happy. I'm happy that you're happy.
Yes. Thank you.
You know, you're a good, strong worker. And I know you okay.
Yeah.
I know you okay. But, you know, sometimes you just miss having that work partner.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that you can talk to and you ain't got to say nothing and you can just say,
Right. Right.
You know, it's a different type of language that you really don't have to use.
Right. Yep. You don't have to use any words. Facial expressions tell it all. Little Oh, okay.
And you know, we even name, you know, our characters have nicknames.
They
so
do.
We always know who we talk about.
Right.
I just missed that part, but yeah, no, but everything has been going okay now. Everything is coming to a close. Everything is quieting down a little bit for me. I did, you know, bite the bullet and I joined the gym. So I'm going to the gym in the mornings now.
Oh, good. That's good.
It makes me feel good because I'm going to the gyms. And before it was like, I hated going after work.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out, okay, well, you know, because I was doing the meditation in the morning. And then I'm just like, you know what? Who says I have to do the meditation in the morning? Get up and go to the gym.
Yeah.
Come home, take a shower, get ready for work. You know what I mean? Do your meditation on break or something. Find a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I just start doing. So I'm going in twice a week. And I haven't yet went on a weekend yet in the morning. But I'm just like, Tuesday and the Thursday, I'm going.
Yeah.
I haven't did a Saturday or Sunday. I can't do my Sunday. Sunday's not going to happen.
No, Sunday's your day.
Right. But, you know, and I don't know if I want to do it on a Saturday morning because that's when I go up and go shopping in the morning.
Yeah. No, just do it during the week.
I'm doing 2 days. I'm good. I'm not going to push myself. I'm just not going to push myself.
2 days
you know,
is
it
good.
Is what it is.
Yeah. 2 days is a great start. When you feel like you want to add more to your week because you got to get up early on Monday through Friday. So you get up. Yeah, so you up. Saturday and Sunday, you get up when you want to get up. You can relax and just let that be. Let that be your continue to be your relaxing days. But that's good. And I like exercising in the morning because it gives me energy throughout the day.
See, and that's what I just experienced because, you know what? I was just like, oh, this is not going to work. I'm not going to get up and do this. You know, I'm relaxing in the morning, taking my time, having my coffee, watching the news, doing a little meditation. I'm good. And then I was just like, well, let me see how I'm going to feel. Because I notice when I work out at night, in the evening when I get off work, it's hard to fall asleep because my adrenaline is up.
Yep, it's up. Yep.
So I'm like, okay, well, let me see if I go in the morning. And then if my adrenaline's up, that's good. That's a good thing. Yeah. Guess what? I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, 2 tablespoons of sea moss, I'm ready to go. Right. You know, I'm good. I'm just so ready to go. And I feel good. I feel good at work, you know, and I made some what they call ginger shots.
Oh, uh-huh.
I made those, girl. I'm taking a shot of that. And I feel really good and everything, and I'm just really happy about that.
That's good.
So, you know, things are making a turn right now.
Yeah,
Margot.
That's good.
Things are turning around. So.
Oh, I lost my pen. Okay. That's good. That's good. I forgot to tell you, I did a show. I had a show this past Monday at Hamburger Mary's in North Hollywood. And that was the first show since the pandemic, really, like, that I've done. I mean, I think I've done one show. I did a Wanda show because she asked me. But it was good. It was a good show.
How'd you feel?
I felt really, really good. So I'm about to start getting back out there. I'm going to hit some stages. I never really was a open mic type of person, but they have these open mics where they are shows too. They have one in Bellflower. It's called Stand Up Comedy, and they do them every. Is it a Wednesday? Oh my God! I hope it ain't a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, but they have these other shows, and even the lady that at Hamburger Mary's, they pretty much was just getting up there to just run some material. They was coming up there with their books and stuff. I was like, okay, so this is not a show like that. Like I could have came up there with some new material, and read it off my book, and just called it a day.
Yeah, I felt. Right.
Yeah, so I was like, the atmosphere there was really great. Like if I could hit it up every Monday when they up there, that's fine. Just to start building more material. You know, I've been out the game for 2 years. That's a long time, you know. So I'm looking forward to it. I feel really, really good, and you know, that's my thing. I love comedy. I love to do my stand up. It makes me feel good, and so I'm glad to get back to that. Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't tired when you got up there from work or anything?
You know what? I didn't go to work yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't go to work. I had a dentist appointment. So I had my dentist appointment, and then I didn't go to work after that. I was like, I'm about to chill. I'm tired. The time changed. I was like, you know what? I had a migraine. I was just like, it was too much happening. I was like, I can't. So I took yesterday and just got some. I mean, I felt good this morning though when I got up. It's like I caught up. Like everything caught up. My head was still hurting a little bit, but you know, I had an aneurysm, so whenever it comes to a headache, I get nervous. So I don't be playing. I'll be like, okay, hold on, what's happening, please? But just like my doctor told me, he's like, did you know? He said, you didn't know that you was having an aneurysm when you had it, right? I was like, no. He's like, and you won't. So just like how silently it came. Is if it comes back, it's gonna be silent. It ain't gonna be you ain't gonna get no headache first, and then like a little headache, and then it's gonna turn into a big headache. It's gonna just be a big headache. So I was like, okay, I hear you, but anytime I get a headache, that's what it remind me of. So, yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay. So let me do a little break right now. This break is sponsored by Pastrami on the Run.
Okay.
Pastrami on the Run. So look, y'all, if you go to pastramiontheRun.com and put in the code double double me, whatever you order, we will double that order. So if you order one pastrami sandwich, we order what the pastrami, that's a big pastrami sandwich with cheese and our secret sauce and French fries, you will get another one for free.
Sure.
Yes. So, you better use that code. Go to pastramiontheRun.com, and then it'll bring you up to our website. Click on online orders, And then you'll see all the stuff there. And whatever you order, we will double it. So if you ordered like a pastrami chili cheese fries and a what the pastrami and a pastrami sandwich and a pastrami hamburger, I'm trying to think of all the stuff, and some onion rings, you'll get another order of all those things. Double it. So the code is double meat, and it's only good till next Wednesday. Actually, next Tuesday. It's going to be over by next Tuesday. So you got today the 15th through March 21st to go to pastrami, PASTRAMIONTHERUN. Pastrami on the run at Gmail. PastramiOnTheRun.com. PastramiOnTheRun.com. And then in the
I've been double.
Put in double me, and you will get your double order. So
you say double me, you mean double M-E like me?
Yep.
Double me.
Double M-E. Yep.
Yeah.
Like just being me. So
cool.
Yep. So get it now. Get it before it's gone. It'll be gone on the 21st. Today,
we don't get orders like that. Usually it's like, you buy one, you get the other one half off.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But to get just a whole nother meal?
The whole meal. You good to go. You can buy. You purchase it once.
You can take somebody out. Yeah. You guys don't have to worry about it.
That's it.
Oh, gosh.
Come on now.
That's a great deal, man.
You better get that deal. We gotta get that deal. Let's see. We are going to talk about what we've been watching. So we be watching stuff, and it's been like 4 months worth of watching. 4 months worth of watching. What you been watching?
I just I watched The White Lotus. Let's talk about that. The
second
season of White Lotus, that was like so good. I hate to see that woman. She died at the end. Those who didn't watch it, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to say, but I was not pleased with the person that died at the end. Let's see, what else have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of little stuff. I've been reading a lot too, though. I've been getting through these books, girl.
Okay.
Okay, so what I found out is, the book club and everything, I was trying to reach 100 books. I'm going to tell you. I'm not really disappointed because I do have a job and I work.
Right.
And on the weekend, I like to watch my movies. But anyway, I only read 65 books.
Only? That's a lot of books.
I read 65 books last year, 2022.
Only. That's a lot of books, Mary.
That's all I read.
That's all.
My daughter read 100 the year before last in 21. And 22, she read over 100.
Oh my gosh.
She read over 100. So I came in second place.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So our other friends, they're not even worth mentioning. They didn't.
That would have been me. That would have been she did. She read a half a book.
Yeah. So let's see. Lately, I've been watching Snowflake. Have you been watching Snowflake?
Snowfall.
Is it Snowfall or Snowflake?
Snowfall.
Okay, you've been watching that?
No. Is it good? I've been recording it. I haven't watched them yet.
It's good. I've been watching that.
What
about the other one? RMF or RMM?
BMF.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I was watching that one, and I actually liked it, but I know this. She said, this season they have Monique in there and somebody else. I haven't watched it yet. No,
I'm not into that. I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
Have you watched what is it? Ghost with Mary J. Blige in it?
No.
I haven't watched it either. I said I'm gonna watch it, but I haven't watched it.
Have you watched her Wines and Mary or Mary and Wine?
Oh no, I haven't. Is it out yet?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I just saw little snippets on it. I don't want to hear Mary talk about nothing.
I want Mary to sing.
I don't even want to do that. I just couldn't get past the boots and all the hair.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a lot.
Hair all the way down here. You got these boots on. Can't you just be comfortable?
That's performance wear. Like if you want to wear that to perform,
that's
cool.
Stage stuff.
Yeah, come on, just do the talk show
sit
stuff.
Sit down and relax.
Right.
If you take all that to sit up and just have a talk show, it's not gonna last.
It's be Mary from the block. Like be Mary at home.
Yeah, just married.
Right. Just be married.
Yeah. So no, it's not my thing. It's not my thing.
Okay.
But right now, like I said, I've been watching. What did I watch? I watched Unprisoned, and that's with Kerry Washington on Hulu, and then I've also been watching Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
That's on Hulu. That's very good. That's very good.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, the only time I really watch TV is on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Movies and stuff like that. I find stuff to watch. I started with that Creed because everybody's like, Creed's coming out. What is Creed? It's like, oh, it's a boxing movie. It kind of, goes off of Rocky. And I'm like, oh, no, I was never a Rocky fan. And so they said, well, go ahead and watch, Creed 1 and it's on Hulu, whatever. Or was it HBO Max or something? So I was looking at it. I got through Creed 1. I could not do Creed 2. But I want to do Creed 2. Well, I want to watch this boxing crap. So it wasn't my cup of tea. So, so yeah, I'm just in Reasonable Doubt right now. I think I'm going to probably finish that next weekend. But I'm also watching on Hulu the book I bought.
She's going to go get her book she bought, y'all. Another book number 67.
It's called The 1619 Project.
The 1619 Project. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And so Nicole Hannah-Jones, and she works on it. Where's she at? She's at Howard University now. But anyway, so they did the movie. So the movie's on Hulu. So I've been kind of watching that just a little bit. And I don't want to get too far because I don't want it to pass where I'm at in the book.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought myself that book for Christmas. I bought one for me and my niece. And so she finished the book. I didn't finish. Because sometimes you got to be in the mood for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a book about our ancestors, our heritage, all that. And you got to be in the mood for it. And I can tell you, I haven't been in the mood for it. So I've been reading it kind of sporadically. But that's on Hulu, too. I've been kind of watching that. So that's been really interesting if anybody wants to get in and see that.
Yeah.
So those are the things I've been, looking at lately. What about you? What you been watching?
So I watched Harlem. That's on Project. I'm looking at Project 1619 Project. That is on Amazon Prime. It was good. It's the one with Megan Good and the other ladies. I'm sorry, other ladies. I don't know your name. Right. We haven't done our...
The lady that was married to... Is that the same lady that was married to Thick? Is that her in there or no?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. She was the one that played in with the Lion family, right? She's in that movie. She's in Harlem, right?
Yes. Yes. That is her. Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm trying to figure out, where do I know this lady from?
Right. Me too. And you just said that, and I'm like, yeah, that's where she's from. Okay. But it was really good. It's about 4 girlfriends, and it's one is wild, one is, a teacher, one is gay or bi or whatever, and then the other one is, she don't know what she is. That's the one for the lines. She was like rich. Her mom is rich. Her mom is actually Whitley from, what is it? A Different World.
Different World, yeah.
And so she, she dabbled in a little dibble and, then went over here and she don't know really where she wants to be. But it, it's women stuff. It's women stuff. It's just friends and you go through your ebbs and flows of life and whatever. And I really enjoyed it. I had binged it. I didn't binge it. I kept waiting for the episodes to come because that's how good it was. When it's something really good, you'd be like, "Oh my god, when is it?" I don't even know when it came on. It just like, "Oh, an episode dropped." Like I don't even know when it dropped. But it was only 8 episodes, which I like. I don't like long seasons where it's like all these silly episodes. Like 8 is perfect. I kept going back. Like, was that the end? Yeah, that was the end. It keeps saying 8, so that was it. That was good. I am watching. Okay, well, I'm gonna save that one for last. But I am watching the SWV Escape reality show. It comes on Bravo on Sundays, and it's about SWV, the group SWV and Escape. They are talking about when they were trying to get together to do that tour. They did a tour together. So it's just going through their drama. Like SWV right now don't have that much drama because, like Coco said, she's like, pretty much when I know that I have to be with these ladies, I am on and we get stuff done. And then after that, I go home. Like, it's her job. That's how she said, I'm here to make this money. And then, I'm not getting into all the extra stuff. What happened back 500 years ago, this is that, whatever. I'm here to do a job. I love my girls, but then I'm out. And that's the way that she's able to get through and make her money as the singer, as the lead singer. Because SWV cannot be SWV without Coco. Like, they have to have Coco. The other two are like background singers. No shade to them, but if them two can't hold it by themselves. They need Coco. But with Escape, they have so right now Escape, the first 2 seasons is just only 2 episodes. There's only 2 episodes in. They have drama. So it's Tiny, Candy, Tasha, and the other Tamika. Tasha and Tamika are sisters. Okay, and then Tamika, Tiny, and Candy were friends, and then the other Tamika brought her sister in, and so that's how they made the whole group. So it's like so much drama between the girl Tasha and the rest of the group. So she's like trying to do some gospel album or whatever. She never liked Candy. It's only obvious, and she feels like Candy. Back in the day, this is the thing, and this is what Coco was talking about. All that, what happened back then, it ain't nothing that we could do about none of that. Let's move forward, make our money, and be gone. But they're going back because Tasha had wanted to go solo, and she, the rest of them was mad because Tasha was the lead singer, pretty much, of Escape. She was saying mostly all the songs. Yeah, beautiful. But so she wanted to go solo. And then that would have left the other 3. Well, Candy can sing. So they can really go on without you. But back then, it kind of broke up the group. It broke up the group when she said she wanted to leave. But when Candy went and did solo, Candy look where Candy is now. Like, Candy is like multi-million-dollar. Look where Tasha is. Who's Tasha? Like, nobody know who you are.
You know what? Really? No. You're so right.
They don't know who she is. And
Candy was like a double-edged sword here.
Yes.
She can act. She did it all.
Act. She could sing. She in this reality show. She wrote music. Just businesswoman. Just all around everything. And Tasha, because you wanted to be nasty, it turned around on you. Like, so you didn't do nothing. So you really jealous of Candy. That's why you don't like her. But then you try to turn it around and say, well, 100 years ago, she got mad because I went and did my solo and she really wanted to do a solo. It don't even matter right now, boo. So she went and did and I'm sure she didn't have you on her mind when she decided to do the things that she accomplished.
All the things she decided to do.
Right. I know she'll be like, Tasha, look what I'm doing. Look at it. I'm sure.
See, and you got it so twisted. People, you don't cross folks' mind.
You don't.
You really don't. People are out here just
living their life and their dreams and doing what they want to do without you. Not even a blip. Like, what? Huh? Right.
Do I know you?
Right. What you doing now? I don't remember. You was making a cookbook. She made a cookbook. Girl, sit down somewhere. So they had a big argument, the sisters. So the sister, Tamika had went over to her mom's house where Tasha was. And they got into, because, I don't know, it's something stupid, like something dumb. They got into a little argument at one of the shows or whatever. And so the mom told them to come over there, whatever. So it came down to it where Tamika was like, you and your husband stole my royalty money, $30,000. You cashed my checks. And she was like, what? She said, you and your husband cashed my checks. Don't act like you didn't cash my checks. And mama, you knew about it. Girl, that mama said, cut them cameras off. Cut the cameras off.
No, Margot. No, she did.
Cut them off.
Margot. Margot. Oh, Lord.
Cut the cameras off. I was like, oh, yeah. You could tell they was going back and forth, and then it brought it up, and it came out of her, it rolled out her mouth. She didn't even think about the camera. And she was like, no, and because the mom supports Tasha, like that's her daughter, like and then Tamika is just like over there. What? You could tell that's what kind of relationship. Anything that Tasha said, the mama was like, yep, why, yep, supporting her. And then when Tamika said something, she'd be like, well, why would you say that? And why would you? Okay, so she even said it. She said, I know that that's your favorite, and this and that, whatever, but So she told them to shut the cameras down, and then they walked. She was like, she left. Tamika left. Her mom was over there talking to her in the car. Why would you even say that? Why would you even do this? Da, 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 da. She was like, because it's true. And the camera's like far away, but they zooming in, and they, and they was like, she looked up. She was like, I told you to turn them cameras off. You can't turn them cameras off. Get off of my property. Oh yeah, because you trying to go calm her down because she made your favorite daughter look bad.
And you too.
Yep, and you too, because you knew about it. So that's the drama. Like, I'm like, ooh, it is what it is. And the thing is that
don't turn around and cash somebody else's money.
How you gonna
check?
Yep.
How are you gonna do that and sit up and look at my face every day when we have to work together or whatever? You acting like it didn't happen. You have not wrote me a check,
right? And
everybody just bypassing it like that was okay.
It was okay.
I don't think so.
And then she said her mom told her that what's her name? Tasha was going through things and whatever. She said going through things, right? Going through things. I was pregnant with my baby when that money came in. I could have used that money. Going through things. That's my money. She got her own money. So now she didn't cash.
She needed some money. Give me my check.
Right.
And then let me break you off a little something.
Right. Don't take it.
Or whatever, if you're going through something or whatever. But the bottom line is, I'm having a baby. My baby needed some things or whatever.
Yep.
How dare you keep my check and then go and turn around? You better be glad I didn't call the police and press charges. Boo.
That's what she said. She said, because when she said, I didn't do that. She said, I didn't do it. Then she said, yes, you did. And she said, you can still go to jail for it. You want to say you didn't do it? You want to say you didn't do it? Because you can still go to jail for it. You want me to call the police? I was like,
what'd she say then?
Nothing. That's when Mama told her to cut the cameras.
You were saying she didn't do it?
Yep. She said she did. She said, yes, you did. My checks was cashed in your husband's account.
Both of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. And she can prove it. She can prove it. All she got to ask is for the check back and see that y'all cashed the check. Easy peasy.
Why would you allow your husband to do that?
Yeah. And her husband is a weirdo. Tasha's husband is a weirdo. So she had got, first of all, like, you know how they do a little commentary or whatever. They asked Tasha a question. She didn't answer it. He comes around and he whispers something in her ear. And then she answered the question. I'm like, what? Okay, control, like Janet Jackson. Are you a puppet? Like, what are you?
Wait a minute. Why couldn't she answer the question?
Right, until he came to tell her what to say. That's when she answered the question.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. And then so they went to Motown, where she has.
Okay, so her husband's shady.
Very, and you can tell everything about him, his facial expressions, the way he talk, he looks shady. He acts shady.
That's why Sister Check is gone.
Yeah, that's why it's gone.
And you allow that.
Yes, and even Candy said it's true. She's like allegedly, because she has her like a podcast, not a podcast, but it's on YouTube. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it, but she talks about, commentates like after the show or whatever, and she was like, allegedly, I'll say allegedly, but I know that it's true because I know that Tiny's mom had came and talked to me, talked to the other girls about their check, and then she told her, she said, well, if you didn't get your check, your sister got your check, and then she went and asked her sister, and then she said she didn't have it. So it's true. It's true. So I'm like, so
her sister got her check and got her sister's check. Mm-hmm. She got both their checks.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What you doing back there? So I'm like, okay. So it's getting good. Like they bringing the juice. It's a reality show that's definitely bringing the juice. So I'm gonna continue watching that.
Is the mother gonna be messy though?
Right.
I don't like messy mothers.
No. I don't know what she gonna do to recover from that. I'm sure she feels very ashamed when this came out. She should feel ashamed because you did wrong. You did wrong by your daughter, for your other daughter.
That's the part I don't understand.
Yeah.
Who's doing right by your daughter, doing wrong by your daughter, or whatever. And you know that she took that woman's check and you did nothing about it. You know, Mother, what are you about? It's just like, I can't stand that kind of stuff.
Yep. Shady.
It's not okay.
No, it's not at all. And so I've been watching my reality shows, but I'll get into that.
Wait a minute, let me say this. She's sitting over there pregnant, going to have a baby. You're over there with a husband. Your sister probably has a husband too, but you're over there with a husband or whatever, and you going through something. You know what? Well, go tell your man to get a job or get a second job or whatever and get on the hustle or whatever to help you guys financially or whatever, instead of stealing some money from your pregnant sister.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
What are you going through that your husband can't get out there and, you know, make it happen for his family? You know, what a wuss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What a wuss. If my husband, well, you know what? We're just going to take this check, your sister check. I wish you would take my sister check.
Right. Where are you?
My sister getting her money. You know what? And if we need something, you know what? You the man, you go get it.
Right. We ain't going to take from her. She over there pregnant. We going to take money from her.
Like that's her money. She worked for that money.
Yeah.
Her royalty check or whatever. And you all of a sudden, because you don't want to go out there and hustle and you don't want to do nothing.
Right.
You ain't no man to me.
Nope. Not at all. And they touring now.
For my sister.
Right. They're touring now. Escape without her. It's just the three of them. And I heard that they are doing the thing.
What?
Yep.
But maybe they just get a new member.
Yeah. Candy can hold it.
Who got time for the drama, Margot?
All three of them can sing. Tiny can sing, Tamika can sing, and Candy can sing. So they good. Like they not like SWV with just one lead singer and then y'all like the doo-wop girls. I'm sorry, y'all. But cause y'all can sing too, but y'all can't hold it. Y'all can't be SWV without Coco. Y'all cannot. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. It's not gonna be the same. So I'm looking forward to watching that.
That's gonna be interesting. I need to tune in too. I just don't like messy though.
Yeah, that Mama
gonna kill me. She gonna kill me.
You know she gonna be back on there too, trying to clean herself up. So I watched the Chris Rock special, his stand up, which let me just say, it was something that was never done before on Netflix. It was actually live. It was a live Netflix comedy show at 8:00 or whatever our time, and so I was like, oh, I want to be it. And then all of the comics, a lot of the black comics, were at the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory. They had like events and all this stuff surrounding this this live show. Okay. So it was good. It was cool. I watched it. I will say that I am not a Chris Rock fan like that. I have watched Chris Rock specials and show comedy. I laugh and whatever, but I'm not like, he's not my go-to comic. Like, oh, I really want to see this. But that day I did because I wanted to see what he's going to say about Will Smith. That's the only reason why I tuned in. But for me, as a comic, it's hard to make comics laugh. And so he was funny to me. Like I laughed, I giggled, and then when it got down to the Will Smith stuff, I actually stood up and applauded what he said. I really did, because
I didn't watch it, Margot. What did he say?
He pretty much said that he didn't start this whole thing. He said that with the whole August Alsina and Jada situation, he said, usually I don't even talk about this kind of stuff, but they put it out there for everybody. Had him on Red Table Talk saying, "Hey, I sucked this dick, and what do you think about it?" And then, like that was Jada saying, "What do you think about me doing this to this guy?" And then so Will is talking so he said everybody called him the B word. Everybody called him a bitch. He said, he named all these people. He said, I called them to wish him condolences, or not condolences, but, I called to wish him, just whatever. He said he didn't answer my call, but everybody called him the B word. But you get on TV and want to hit me. Somebody you can't even beat up. I didn't call you the B word. Why you didn't go and hit one of those other people that was over the rappers and all these people that was calling you the B word because August Alsina was getting your girl? Why you gonna hit me? Why you hitting me?
The whole entanglement thing.
Yeah, the whole entanglement thing. He said, and I usually don't talk about this kind of stuff, but they put it out there. So I can say whatever I want to say, which is true. Y'all put that out there for the whole world to know about y'all entanglement. So if he makes a joke about it, it's free game. You told us about your situation. It wasn't a secret. So he talked about that. And then he said that he didn't start, the whole thing between him and Jada going back and forth for years or whatever. Jada started. Jada had said something at one of the Oscars he had hosted. Mm-hmm. She said something. She got mad because he didn't win, because Will didn't win for emancipation or something. It wasn't emancipation because he did a flub on his joke. It was another movie that he did. He didn't win. So Jada started talking about Chris for saying little shit about Chris. Oh, that he needs to quit his job and all this other stuff. He wasn't a good host. So she started it. So with that, she started it. He said, and I finished it. Before this, before the slap. He had said something about her another time. Mm-hmm. And then, so she started the shit. And he finished it. He said, but I'm a comic, it's joking. I would have never, said anything, or try to hit her or do nothing like that. It's jokes. But
it's comedy.
It's comedy. But then for him to come up there and hit him, he was like, I really didn't get why I was the one that got hit. What?
For the alopecia thing.
Yeah. And that... How did he didn't even know the girl had alopecia? You got your hair. I've seen Jada with her hair short. I didn't see it with bald. I didn't see it long. I didn't see it. I don't think that he didn't say it in here, but he didn't know nothing about her having alopecia. I did not know anything about her having alopecia until afterwards, and then I started seeing stuff.
I didn't either. I don't think I like table talks. But I never read anywhere that she had alopecia.
Not until after.
I thought it was just something she was going through. She took her hair out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of girls that cut it off.
Yeah. And I didn't see nothing about alopecia until after that happened. And then all of a sudden these videos from the past start coming up about her talking about alopecia. Girl, do you think that he had time to be looking up some videos of you talking about alopecia and be like, all right, I'm going to hit her with this one when I go to the Oscars? It's just... That wasn't his reference. Was it a bad joke? Like we talked about it before. Was it a bad joke? Maybe, thinking back, but I don't think he was that deep. He really wasn't that deep on the joke to be like, I'm going to do some research to see that she has alopecia. Now she has a bald ass head and now I'm about to call her out on it. It wasn't that deep. No. So, so this is my thing. So he said what he said. Everybody, you know, some people loved it, some people hated it. Some people went so deep into what he said. These little clips that they're playing, they're making it seem like the whole comedy thing was about Will Smith and Jada, and it wasn't. They were saying how he talked about abortion. He talked about Meghan Markle. It's comedy, y'all. Like,
what did he say about her?
What did he say about something about, you know, she should have known what she was getting with when she married into the, you know, to the Brits, because they don't like black people. They don't like them. So that's his take on it, you know. And people read so deeply into he hurt Meghan Markle's feelings. I doubt it. And if it did, girl, get some oomph about you if that hurt your feelings. If you don't like Chris Rock, then don't watch Chris Rock. Like, you already know, like, he's a shock kind of a joke. Like, he says what he says, and it is. But people take it to heart. Like, oh my God, he's talking about abortions, and he said that, you know, what did he say about abortions? He said, hell, I forgot. That's how deep it was not. Like, people take the joke for, don't give it layers. Don't think so deep on it. When I create a joke, I'm right here. I'm not doing research to, okay, and then I'm going to hit him with that, and then I'm going to be like, because I said this and this. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's his job. He's there, you know, to get some laughs and things like that.
It's so annoying.
He's not doing it to be vicious.
Right.
That's not what he's doing. It's comedy.
It's comedy. And then people, oh, well, comedy shouldn't hurt. Then don't watch him. Like, it's just, it's
not meant to hurt.
It's not meant to
hurt. It's
hurt.
meant for you to laugh.
Yes.
It's meant for you to think about something. It's not a hurting thing. Come on. People are not that, they can't be that shallow.
They are these days. Like, y'all couldn't live in the era of Richard Pryor. You couldn't live in the era of, like, a Bernie Mac.
You could here today.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Like, it's just their world. This is how I see it, and I'm gonna make it funny. Like, these are my thoughts. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to take on my thought. You don't have to do any of that. Either it's funny or it's not funny. That's it. That's it. I don't get people's rationale or their thinking. I don't get it.
I think people just pick apart things that, you know, they always say a hit dog a holler.
Yeah. Yeah. And people jump on the bandwagon. They jump on the bandwagon so fast. They be like, oh yeah. Did you watch it? No. Huh?
You know,
how are you making all these comments?
I could comment because I didn't watch it, and I'm not going to watch it. I just didn't watch it. I'm not a Chris Rock fan at all. I'm not going to turn it on. I'm not going to watch it. So, I mean, you know, I'm good.
Yeah, and that's what some people are not Chris Rock fans, and they're not going to watch it. So, it is fine. Don't watch it. You have a choice.
I'm not a Will Smith fan. Never been. The only movie I watched with Will Smith is Independence Day. And I also watched the first one he did with Martin Lawrence when they were both cops or whatever.
Oh, Bad Boys. Yeah.
So that's two movies I saw Will Smith in. I've never watched him again. I didn't even watch Fresh Prince. Maybe I saw it 3 times in my whole life. Mm-hmm. I was never a fan of his. Ever. Mm-hmm. So anything he's doing, I'm not interested. Jade, I was a fan of hers back when she was on, what was it, the Bill Cosby thing?
Yeah.
College. I watched that or what have you. And basically, you know, that was it. The one she did with Queen Latifah and them.
Uh-huh. Set It Off.
Set It Off and Jason's Lyrics.
Oh, yeah, Jason's Lyrics.
Okay. And that was basically it. She was never anything big.
No. Not at all.
I wasn't even understanding the way they were. I just thought their kids were coming out very different. I didn't understand their upbringing. So I just kind of tuned them out after that. I'm good. They're weird. And I just kind of left it alone. And I've never been, you know, back with them since then. But I remember the slap. I remember sitting, I was in Georgia, and me and my daughter were watching awards. Because, you know, I don't even watch award shows. I can't stand them. And And then, that hit. And then I'm like, oh my God, you see that? My daughter's like, that wasn't real. I said, that was real. She says, Mom, that was not real. Right. And then all of a sudden, everything started hitting the internet. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Phone was just going off. Mm-hmm. And it was real. And I was just like, okay, I'm done. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. And then, they start showing the film and everything with, Jada and her face expression and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And it was saying that, trying to say that, it bothered her, so he had to get up and protect his wife, and he slapped him and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I don't need you guys to make this out of a big thing like this, and I don't need you guys to take it any further, and I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was really done. To be honest with you, Margot, I was really done, and I'm not a Will Smith fan, but I was surprised that they allowed him to stay there after he did that.
Yeah, just because he was going to get that award. And
that was assault.
That was.
They should have
escorted him out.
And had somebody else accept that on his behalf and walk out of there or whatever. But he should not have. And I guess that's our HR mind.
Mm-hmm, right.
He shouldn't have been sitting in that audience after he slapped that young man.
And Chris Rock got to be the host. I'm the host. And I got to keep looking at you. Oh, no.
The Oscars messed that up.
Yeah, they really did. They really, really did. I don't get it. He said, Chris Rock has said that, he said when Will Smith walked up to him and hit him, he said all he heard was summer, summer, summertime. He said he can't even listen to that song no more. He said, I used to love Will Smith. He loved him. He loved everything about him. He said, but he was like, drums, please, in his ear. I'd be dying. I was like, okay. But people were like, Chris Rock needs to get over it. He's playing the victim.
Why does he need to get over it?
Right.
It happened to him.
It
didn't happen to us. Don't tell people what to get over.
Yes.
You were in his shoes that night.
Yep.
Okay? He was freaking humiliating.
Yep.
There. He's working his job. He's doing that show. He's hosting. And somebody comes like that and slaps the holy hell out of him. Or whatever, goes and sits back down, or whatever, and then everybody makes fun of him. They're like, "Oh, he bitch slapped him, and he did this, and he did that." Whatever. Don't tell him to get over anything.
Yep.
People can tell you what to get over and how not to take it this way. You don't know. It didn't happen to you. You weren't in the shoes. Shut up.
Yep. It didn't happen to you. It did not happen to you. You don't know how somebody feels, and that man has not said anything since the slap. Like he has not. He said, I'm not going to get on Gail King's show and Oprah's show like, oh, he slapped me. He was like, no. I said, this is the time that he took to say what he wanted to say, and that's it.
And took his time and did it the way he wanted.
Yeah, that's the way that I want to express it. That's the way I'm going to express it. You like it, you don't like it.
And you know what? They're sitting up talking about the entanglement and how his wife going to sit up there and tell him how she messed this young dude or whatever. You listen, y'all women turning around messing with these young dudes. You know what I mean? Y'all turning around messing with these young women or whatever. Y'all ass still sitting there.
Right.
You still bringing that check home. You still there taking care of your kids. I don't care who she screwed. I don't care who you screwed or whatever. You're still there.
Yeah.
Don't sit up and talk about them.
Right.
And saying that, he a B word because he's still with her after she hooked up with this young dude. How many young girls you didn't hooked up with? Your wife still with you. You know what I mean? How many young dudes she probably messed with and you still with her?
Right.
So don't sit up and make fun of him. What's in your backyard?
That's be the main ones piping up. The ones that got all this junk in their backyard.
All that junk in their backyard. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you guys stop judging people and saying, oh my God. You know what I mean? Who your woman slept with? Who she been with? Who she sleeping with behind your back?
Right.
Shut up with all that, dude. Yeah. Don't be calling him no punk. You just as much as a punk as he is. Yeah. And the only thing is, you don't even know about how much you being punk.
Right. Look, at least he know. She done told him. She told him. I'm like, whoo.
And y'all don't know what Will Smith was out there doing. Yeah. I heard they were swingers anyway.
Yeah. You don't know what drove her to that. You don't know what he was doing before she did that. Like, it's a whole...
She probably thought it was okay.
Right. Yep.
Maybe she just did it a little too often for it.
Right.
Maybe Maybe it was good to her and she did it a couple times without him knowing. Maybe she had to let it out to have the bad because the son didn't appreciate, Darn didn't appreciate it because that was their friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I heard that they were swingers anyway.
Right.
Maybe the communication just broke down a little bit.
Right.
On him.
On him, yeah.
Because you have agreements, and then when somebody breaks the agreement, you got to come back and apologize and say, "Yeah, I broke that agreement, and I did speak with him without your knowledge a couple times."
Right. And I think it was August that started talking about it. That's what brought it out.
Yeah.
August started talking about it. Yep. He started talking about it. So that made her say something about it.
Y'all better leave them cougars alone. Okay. Margot, they can't handle it. They can't handle it.
He fall in love with the cougar. He's like, oh my God, I'm in love.
Look, ain't never had it like that. Okay? Ain't never had it like that.
I'm in love.
Ain't never had it like that. And they don't know how to go on and about their business.
Nope.
Every time you look up on the phone, knocking on the door, hey, what's up?
Okay, look.
Look, what you do?
What you doing here? My son is not here. I didn't come to see your son. I came to see you, boo.
And I leave my jacket over there. Dang, if you don't hang up his phone.
You know I left my jacket. Can you go check in the room? I'm gonna come by there and see if I can find it.
You know what? I'm busy right now. I'll take a look, give you a call later.
Okay.
Hang up my phone.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Hey, you got any of that someone, whatever, left?
No. Do not come over here. I'm going to tell them don't let you in the gates. Okay?
I'll call you when I get a minute. Right now, I don't have one. Okay?
Right. I'm with my family.
See, they be tripping. And look what he do. See how they do?
Mm-hmm. He busted it out.
Then they go back and start running their mouth.
Right. Mm-hmm. Busted all the way out. And then she had to come out and be like, an entanglement. And thought you was just going to let that slide and be like, okay.
And I told you what the deal was. Mm-hmm. You ain't making Will Smith kind of money.
Right. I am not leaving him.
You know what I mean? This is between us or whatever and stuff like that. Scat. Go somewhere. I ain't going nowhere, fool.
Right.
And then you get your little emotions and feelings involved.
Right.
Make me so bad. It makes me so bad. So she had to come and tell the truth.
She had to come out. They had to come out and tell the truth.
And Will understand it. He understand it because you know what? He didn't go nowhere either.
Right.
He understood it. And like she said to him, and we all heard it. Look, there were some things going on your part too. Y'all, they had to understand.
They had an understanding.
We didn't talk about his, did he?
No. He ain't gonna say nothing.
She took that blow. She took that blow like black women always do. She ain't putting his shit out there in the street.
Yep. We always take the hit. And
you taking the hit.
Yep.
You know, I'll go ahead and take the hit.
Come on. The hit. Oh,
you know,
my God.
But I'm glad Chris got it off his chest. And I'm glad he did it in a show form. So that's great. Or whatever. And good for Chris. I didn't watch it. I will not be watching it. But, I mean, you know, like you said, he had a right to tell his story.
Yep. He had the right to tell his truth. I heard Will Smith had shit to say. And he said he was upset because he called Jada. He did call Jada a bitch again in the he's like the way he said it was like, bitch, it's your fault, like that, not like you a bitch, you know. But so what? You don't like him anyway. He's like, it just opened up more wounds with the way that he talked about her at the Oscar, and now he's calling her a bitch. Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. You needed to just take that one on the chin. Yeah, baby. He called you a bitch. It was comedy. He just letting off steam for what I did to him. So just let him get off what he got to say, and we good. It don't matter. That's it.
Do we, as black folks, have to be pitted against each other and keep all this stuff up?
Right.
Let it go.
Let it go. he should not have said a word. He should have just let that float.
Let that man have his floor.
Let him have his floor. I would have said nothing. Just like Chris Rock didn't say anything. And people are like, oh, well, Will Smith, he was crying and he would apologize to him. Will Smith and him is apology. He don't have to accept his apology.
Don't have to. He don't have to.
And he can do it. He can say what he want to say. He has carte blanche to do that because you decided to go on national TV and pop that man in the face in front of everybody. So
which was assault.
He could have had you arrested, but he didn't. And he waited. And now I heard somebody, I was listening to a podcast, and they said that he did the same jokes at, that's what I want to say. Okay, they said that they seen him do the same jokes at another stand-up that right before he did this live one. But he didn't have the Will Smith jokes in there. And, okay, so let me tell you that
was someone with Dave Chappelle. They both did something. Was that it?
No, he was going around doing shows.
Oh, okay.
Chris Rock was going around doing shows. So let me tell you, as a comedian, people, you go around, especially like him. He knew what he was going to do on that day. He knew he had a Netflix special that was going to be live, and he needed to shop around his jokes. So, see how I was going to fall. So, she was like, he didn't say this joke, but he said that joke. Yes, he put all the ones that he thought that was the best ones into this one special, and then added, he didn't want you to hear nothing about Will Smith until that night. So, yes, that's what we do. You go around, you shop it around, you go around, you see how I feel. Okay, no, let me twist it this way because they didn't get that. Or whatever. And then boom. At the end, he gonna hit you with the Will Smith jokes because he didn't want that to come out until when they came out.
And when folks was paying the big money for
it. When they paying the money for it. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. He got $40 million for that Netflix special.
Oh, please. I would have called her a bitch too.
Okay. $40 million? Yeah, I'm gonna call all y'all bitch.
And her mama too.
Okay. $40 million. Look, my dad said, Chris Rock got $40 million for that. He said, so you better get on your game. He told me I need to get on my game.
Hey, listen, Margot went home and slept like a baby.
Okay. I'm going to go home. I don't care what you say. I will call her a bitch. I'll call her whatever you want me to call her.
Is he married?
No. That was the other thing. Chris Rock? No.
I was going to say, because his wife gave him a sloppy top.
Him and his wife got divorced.
That check in.
Right. Look, I'm sure she wanted to, but they divorced now. Him and his wife are divorced, and that was a part of his set was that he dates younger women. That's another thing they said that people was in uproar about because he says he dates younger women because all they want is shoes. Like all they wanted me to do was buy him a couple of shoes, some clothes. He said, "Well,
done, get some hair."
Yeah. Get your nails done, hair done, whatever. He said, because when I date the older women, they be like, I need a roof on my house. Yeah, the older women got bigger problems. If
you're buying some real shoes, by the time you buying them real shoes, you could have had the roof done.
You got the roof, yeah. You spending just about on the roof.
Meal when you got them.
Okay. All right. I got a good meal for you and the roof done and some Kool-Aid.
Okay, we got all that done. Okay. Look, I'm going to take care of you the whole weekend and just send your ass home. Yeah, right. Thanks for the roof.
Bye. You don't even have to stay here. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
But that was his joke. That's his joke. He want to date younger women because all they ask for shoes. The older ladies ask for getting their roof done or just other stuff because they got themselves going on. So, but he said he's dating. He's dating. So whatever young Tinder was in the back waiting for him. Gonna have a couple of pairs of shoes after that.
Okay, you better be careful though. I hope he got his stuff together because he may end up with a baby.
Okay. Oh my God! Please don't.
So I mean, that's gonna be a big ticket.
Oh my God! Please don't. They waiting. They waiting. Hopefully he got a vasectomy or something. He got two kids.
Yeah, because you got to be careful because those younger girls, they want some shoes, but they want something else too. Because I'm going to tell you, a lot of them coming up, they smart.
You know that's right.
They want the shoes, but it's going to be something else too.
Yep. They're gonna start with the shoes, and then they're gonna end with a child support check.
and the bag.
And the big bag. Your 40,000 is now your 40 million is now their 20 million.
Okay, I'm getting half of that.
Yeah, for me and my baby. Yep.
Exactly. So you go ahead and date them young girls. You can,
you can have them, girl. Chris Rock is funny looking.
I'm just saying, you better pack that bag.
Pack it. Hopefully you got yourself a little, let's say, a vasectomy because. Yeah.
How many kids he had?
Two. I think he has 2 daughters. That was like another thing that he was talking about. I think with the abortion stuff that they was talking about. But, it is what it is.
Are they teenagers now or are they grown ladies?
I think they're teenagers. They are teenagers.
Okay.
Oh, no. Let me see. No. One is, he said she's in Paris and she's going to culinary school. Oh, that's yeah. And he said that her grandmother, his mother, flies out there like once a month or whatever to go see her. And have tea and crumpets with her. What happened? Okay. So yeah.
She's grown. Okay, good. No, he don't need no baby. He grown.
Yeah.
You got grown kids.
You got grown kids. They're good to go.
Okay.
Dang, where it go? Okay, here it is. So let me just say again, pastrami on the run. Pastrami on the run, y'all. We have a deal going on just for the Just Being Me podcast. If you go to pastramiontheRun.com and put in the keyword double me, DOBLEME, you will get double your order. So whatever you order, you'll get a second order, the whole order, the same exact order that you made. You'll get that for free, and that's between now, which is today, it's the 15th through March 21st. So go to pastramiontheRun.com and put in the word double me. After you put in the order, promo code, that's the word I'm looking for. promo code, yeah. When you put the order in, you go to pastramiontheRun.com, look at the top right-hand corner, click on order online. It'll take you to the actual menu, and then you place your order, and then when you get finished, you'll see the promo code where you could ask you for the promo code. Put in double me, DOUBLEME, double me, and you'll get double your order, and that's going to be on for a whole week. So we're going to see how many people order something double. Double. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep.
That is pretty good. It's getting cold too. That's good.
Ooh.
That's good.
Yes,
look,
it is
you
cold.
can feed your boo, honey.
Yeah. You feed them something good and be like, "Oh, look what I got us," and you only pay one price.
Yeah, one price. You know what I mean? She don't have to know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Look what I got us.
I was thinking about you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You hungry?
Yep.
They always hungry. You better bring something in there. Bring it in there.
Right. Yeah, go get you some little extras. Get you a little extra.
Double for your trouble, man.
Double for your trouble. That's right.
That's a nice day, baby.
I like that. Double for your trouble.
You're getting double, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, it feels so good to be back on the air. That was so fun. I enjoyed that.
Yep, it really is. I'm so glad that we're back. And I forgot to read our little message in the beginning, so I'm going to read it in the end.
Okay.
So you must tell yourself, no matter how hard it is or how hard it gets, I'm going to make it. Yes. That's right. I like that.
That's right. It doesn't even matter.
Don't even matter. You just keep telling yourself that I'm going to make it. And you will. You will make it.
And there's times you think you won't.
Yeah.
And, oh, my God, what I'm going to do? Oh, my God. Okay, how am I going to work this out? And you always come out on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You just got to push through. You can't sit back and just be like, oh, it's going to happen. No, you got to do your job. You got to do your work. Do what you need to do. And then God will take care of the rest. And it will happen.
It will happen for you. That's right. And it won't fall in your lap. You got to get up and do the work.
Yeah, you got to do the work.
Trust me. If it's for you,
it'll be for you.
But take it from you. You're going to get it.
Yep.
You're going to get it. And God's going to see to it that you get it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't do it.
Okay, y'all. So, Just Being Me podcast with your host, Mary Mack, and comedian Margot Evans is back on air for 2023. This is our therapy. So, we are glad that you guys are here to listen to us rant, rave, tell y'all something new, good. Just listening to us. We really do appreciate you guys. And tell a friend. I know we got to pick our numbers back up. And I know the ones that have been listening, you guys are going to be so happy when y'all see that little thing. Ping! There's a new episode. We are back. Your girls are back. Your girls are back. So, that is it, y'all. We did an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, we good. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to do that long, but we did.
Yeah, you said just a minute. We're going to be here in just a second.
Yep. Yep. All right, y'all. So we will see you guys next week on Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Stay dry.
Yes, please. Stay dry. Peace.
Good night.